And what adjectives would you use to describe me?
He's a bit annoying and overdressed. He's got the kind of vibe that says, look at me, I'm stressed. Really, there are just so many adjectives to choose from, I wouldn't even know where to start. Probably likes to cuddle, long walks in the park, and if he likes sex, then it's only in the dark. But that's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression. And maybe he's a nasty, uninhibited, ferocious tiger in the sack who rides a Harley, hits the gym, and makes his money dealing crack to wealthy kids in private schools who treat him like a god. He could kick some ass just like Bruce Lee, engage in online piracy, and not take any shit from me. Yes, that's who he could.
That's who she could. That's who she could be.
I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what?
What?
I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most, what scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it, what if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to.
Things will get better soon as my letter comes from Harvard, Duke, or Brown. Wake from this coma, take my diploma, then I can blow this town. Dream of ivy-covered walls and smoky French cafes.
Watch it!
Fight the urge to strike a match and set this dump ablaze. And you know, life can be beautiful. You hope, you dream, you pray, and you get your way. Ask me how it feels, looking like hell on wheels. My God, it's beautiful. I might be beautiful. And when you're beautiful, it's a beautiful freaking day.
Do I look lonely? I see the shadows on my face. People have told me I don't look the same. Maybe I lost weight. I'm playing hooky with the best of the best. Put my heart on my chest so that you can see it too.
When I think about my worries and I think about my strife, here is what I simply say.
I love your eyes. I love your face. I want you by my side to take my place. If I get sick or detained, don't touch your hair, you're perfect. Don't start to cry. There's not a guy. There's not a horse or zebra. There's not a giant man who could love you the same as I. Forget that giant man. He can't love you the same as I. I'm not a giant man,
Good.
but I'll love you until I die.
In a couple days, I'm gonna turn 29 years old, and I'm very excited about that. I was hoping by now that I would look older, but it didn't happen. I don't look older, I just look worse, I think. Honestly, when I'm walking down the street, no one's ever like, hey, look at that man. I think they're just like, whoa, that tall child looks terrible. Get some rest, tall child. You can't keep burning the candle at both ends.
I don't care if I lose my mind. I'm already cursed.
That can't happen. I can't afford to lose you. What kind of madness is this? Scolded by a child. Lectured by a man who has been my enemy. And you. I've done it again. I've hurt you. How foolish can one man be? Please forgive me.
Mr. President, they will say you're weak. No, they will see we're strong. Your position is so unique, so I'll use it to move them along. Why do you have to say goodbye? If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. It outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. One last time, one last time.
Because if it's just you alone, you're not as much of a threat. Harry, wait! I need to talk to you!
I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment,
You won't
Luna.
find anything where you're going. You're wasting your time.
Look, we'll talk later, okay, Luna?
Harry!
Later!
Harry Potter! You listen to me right now! Don't you remember what Cho said about Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem? There's not a person alive who's seen it. It's obvious, isn't it? We have to talk to someone who's dead.
Screaming, crying, perfect storms. I can make all the tables turn. Rose garden filled with thorns. Keep you second guessing like, oh my god, who is she? I get drunk on jealousy, but you'll come back each time you leave. Cause darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream.
I would say that it's much easier to play chess without the burden of an Adam's apple.
Oh, hello, Mr. Man. You didn't think I'd come back. You didn't think I'd show up with my army and this ammunition on my back. Now that I'm Miss Fame, now that I'm a zillionaire, you scan the credits for your name and wonder why it's not there. Don't do love, don't do friends.
night I pray to you. Desperate people find faith, so now I pray to Jesus too. And I hate to make this all about me, but who am I supposed to talk to? What am I supposed to do if there's no you? This won't go back to normal, if it ever was. It's been years of hoping, and I keep saying it because I have to. Ooh, you get better. Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better soon. Ooh, soon you'll get better. They told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential, and my words shoot to kill when I'm mad. I have a lot of regrets about that. I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere. Fell behind all my classmates and I ended up here, pouring out my heart to a stranger. But I didn't pour the whiskey, I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. I just want